Look at this big monster. He's gonna be 3 soon. Can you believe how big he's gotten? I've done videos with him since he was in my belly. Hey guys, it's Tanya here. Thanks for watching. This is going to be another edition of Monday's Marvelous or Mundane. I've got all the products set out in front of me, so let's start talking about them. The last 2 weeks I really haven't been sleeping all that well, so I've been noticing my dark circles have been getting darker and darker and darker, which I know that sleep and water are the 2 best ways to combat that. But when you don't have an option in sleep or water at the moment, well, water I always have an option in. But anyway, when you don't have an option when it comes to the sleeping side of things, you need something that's really going to do the trick to cover them up. So what I have been using is my favorite. I've talked about this a ton. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. It comes in actually 2 forms, like the twist up and the old, this is the old packaging. But that's not a favorite. That's always a favorite. What I've been using with that is what's been the favorite. So then I always set that with my MAC Prep and Prime CC Color Correcting Loose Powder, and this one's in the color Illuminate. It's the purple one. I love this stuff. And then over that, I will take the Sheer Select Matte Press Powder. So that may seem like an awful lot of powder to be putting on underneath your eyes, but as long as you're using a very big fluffy brush, I use the, where is it? Of course I can't find it when I want to show it to you guys. Here it is. I use the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and this just really lets you kind of just really spread that powder out nicely and evenly, and doesn't make you look too cakey. I sometimes will also go in with my Sigma large powder, the F30, any large powder brush, and the same pressed powder. It's almost done, and just dab that on any parts of my face that I don't want any shine coming through. This one's almost done, so I'm gonna have to pick up a new one soon. Now while we're talking about face, I've actually switched foundations again. It's been really cold here, like really quickly. It just got really cold. So I've gone back to my True Blend Liquid Makeup from CoverGirl. I find as far as how foundations go for the winter, this is generally my go-to just because I find it really moisturizing and it keeps my skin looking really nice and flawless, but not, you know, it doesn't make me look cakey, which is what I like about it. Also for the face, I've been loving this, which is from Kryolan, and this was made especially for GlossyBox subscribers. It's a highlight. This one is just called Cashmere. It's beautiful. I'm gonna actually swatch it because you guys have to see it. It is a cream-based highlighter, but it is so pretty. It's very subtle, but it's very highlighting. It's not shimmery, which is why I like it so, so much. So that's that one. That's Cashmere by Kryolan. Also in the highlight department is this Tarte Fantasy Cheek Stain, which came in the Tarte Cheek Collector set from Sephora. I have been loving this, but this is kind of the opposite of Cashmere. It's definitely got a color to it. It's got like a rose gold. You can really blend it out and make it more of a subtle highlight. I'll show you guys how to do that. So here you have subtle highlight. Here you have rose gold. Hang on. Here you have rose gold cheek shimmer. Or here you have Rose Gold Cheek Stain, and in the middle you have Cashmere by Kryolan. So I have really been playing with colored highlighters for the fall and winter. I've just really liked that Rose Gold Cheek, or there's a Becca Rose Gold Shimmer Powder that I've really been loving. Try different colors with your highlighters. Don't stick to that champagne color. There are so many different highlight colors out there that can really flush up your skin. I think they're all beautiful. For eyes, I've really just been reaching for 2 palettes. The first one is the Lorac Unzipped. You guys have seen this before. I've actually been using this a ton. This has come up in so many, I think, Marvelous Mondays and Mundanes, but this has been my go-to palette. I don't know what has happened to me that neutrals have become my thing, but I love this palette. You get such a variety of color in here. You can create so many incredibly beautiful looks as far as like a neutral eye look. I'm absolutely loving this palette. I'm also loving this one from Too Faced. This is the more neutrally one. I just love all of these colors. I think they're all gorgeous, beautiful for that one blended eye look, or you can do a really nice smoky neutral eye with this. I have been obsessed with these 2 palettes lately. Let's do lips, and then we're gonna go into our mundanes. So for lips, the one I'm wearing on my lips today, which has actually been my go-to color, is actually Hoop by MAC. Hoop by MAC looks really bright on your hand, but with the natural pigmentation of your lips, it just really tones it down and it makes it almost like a dusty rose. It's really beautiful, one of my favorites. The only other 3 lip products I have been reaching for are the Julep Plush Pout Lip Crayons. Oh my god, you guys. I can't even begin to explain to you guys how much I'm loving these. I have all of them. They have a moisturizing center, which is white, and they come in 4 colors right now. They're planning on coming out with more colors. But the first one is Almond Cream, which is the nude. I don't wear this one as much because I do find it to be a little bit of a dark nude for my complexion, but I still love it. I love the way it feels on the lips. Pink Aurora Cream, or Aurora Pink Cream, is a gorgeous, like, this is gonna be my go-to summer color. It's that bright pinky coral. It's really beautiful. And then my go-to color, if you guys have seen me with a red lip on in any of my Instagram photos or Facebook photos and anything for the last 2 weeks, this is all I've been using. This is Cardinal Red Cream, and oh my god, you guys. Like, I can't even begin to explain to you guys how much I love this color. It has been my staple red for weeks now. It's been the only thing I've been reaching for when I want a red lip. I just love the way it feels. I love that it doesn't feather or bleed, and it feels so moisturizing, and I'm getting that intense pinky red color. Love it. Okay, on to mundanes. The first one is the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. I love Tarte's primers, and I love this one. The only issue I have with this one is that because it's a brightening, you can't use it all over your face. It has the same illumination that MAC Strobe Cream has. It has that very pearlescent effect, and so if you put this all over your face, your whole face is going to look like that, and I just think that it makes most people look like an oil slick. I like to apply this primer only on my cheeks. Everywhere else, I will just leave blank when I use this so that everything doesn't look super, super shiny. It's all face products in my mundanes. The next one is this Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Brightening Concealer Pen. This one is in the color Radiant. I own this in 2 other colors. I love it in the other colors, and I think because this one isn't a concealer, because this one is actually the brightening one, I just don't like it. It works really well under dark under eye circles, but what they claim it's for like highlighting this under eye area, it's too salmon colored for my liking. It might look good if you are more medium skin toned. It might do something to highlight that area, but on a fair girl, the salmon color colors up dark circles nicely, but it doesn't do much for brightening up under eye areas. And the last one is actually one I'm kind of sad about, because this was a foundation that I really liked for a long time in the summer, and I don't know if it's just the way my skin has changed over the winter or not, but this is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup from L'Oreal. I am in the color W12 Porcelain Light Ivory. It just, when I put this on my face, it looks cakey. It doesn't blend nicely. It's very, very streaky. It's so sad because this is one of my all-time absolute favorite foundations, and now I just honestly don't even reach for it. So I'm hoping that it's just a winter thing, and that when my skin kind of levels back out into the spring and summer, I will be able to use this again. That's it, guys. Those are all of my Monday Marvelous or Mundanes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Let your heart come out, run away with me. We could dance all night if you stay with me, where the stars never fade in the sun.